Alright, short video for the ride home. I just left my appointment with my therapist, and I gotta say, it's really getting better with her. Um, it used to, I don't know, I don't really know how to describe it. It was so difficult at first, and if it wasn't for some really good friends who were just convincing me to continue on seeing her, then I'm sure I probably wouldn't have, and I would have tried to find someone else. But this is the second week in a row that I've gone and walked out at the end feeling like, okay, she understands, and just feeling like it was a little safer place and than it was, the week before, and that I could possibly trust her. And we haven't really talked a lot of trauma stuff. Actually, today was the first time we did, and it was a really, really easy conversation. Actually, I was just kind of, I don't know, I was kind of hopped up about something, and I was telling her, and I had to use one of the, not the entire one, not like an entire trauma story as an example, but just kind of like a few details so she would understand what I was trying to say. There's really no other way to say it, and they're details I don't normally give up. I probably just wouldn't have opened my mouth and said anything about it in like a different circumstance, or with someone else. But I don't know, it was okay. So I don't know. But it's nice to feel like it's an okay place to be. When I first started therapy in January with my really awesome therapist, um, who I had to stop seeing, like, she was awesome, and I knew from the beginning she was awesome. But I think just because it was my first time being in therapy, that I was really, really reluctant about going, and really hesitant every time I had to go. And I would start getting anxious on like a Saturday. My appointment was on Wednesday, and Saturday I would start getting really anxious about it. And Sunday was even worse, and Monday was even worse. And then by the time Wednesday rolled around, I was like kicking my own feet to try to go. And I was late all the time, and it was really difficult. But by the end, it started to feel a lot better, and it started to feel really safe. And it's nice to now be at this new office with this new therapist, and not have to wait that like 4.5 months that I did last time before I felt like it was okay to really talk. Um, I feel like I feel like I'm getting there faster now. And I don't know if that's just a product of being in therapy for 8 months now, and I'm more accustomed to it, or if it's because they're things that I have already revealed, so it doesn't have that scary newness to it. So I don't know. So it was nice. I mean, it was still difficult, and actually, I kind of felt like a jackass because I was telling her about the side effects and the repercussions of me being on this medicine that I'm on, and which I kind of half like. Um, it kind of works. It's I'm still anxious, but I'm not anxious all the time. All right, and I get headaches, which is really annoying, but okay. And I think the thing that bothers me the most, though, is the bouts of anxiety that I do have, that I have 4 or 5 times a week. I feel like they're really strong, and I've been having a lot of difficulty sleeping in the past while. I don't know, since January, really. And so I have these dreams, like these really vivid dreams, and but most of the time they weren't. I don't know if they could really be classified technically as dreams, because I would wake up in like this just dead panic and not really know where I was, and I was really confused, and I was sure that someone was there in my house, and it just kind of it was a hot mess. But I could never remember what was happening. I just wake up and I was freaked out. Now I remember them. Now I remember these dreams, and it sucks. It sucks so bad. Because now I have a reason to be freaked out. So I was telling her about that, and how that's really frustrating. And I forget, and I was actually going someplace with that, but I don't remember where. Oh, yeah, I remember now. So we were talking about how I probably needed some of my medication, the doses of the medication I'm taking, to be adjusted, and talking about the things that I'm remembering and the things that I don't want to be remembering. And they're just kind of preconscious at this point. Like, it just feels safer that they're in my head where I can't really put the pieces together. They're just kind of almost like vague shapes floating around. I don't really know how else to describe that. But shoot, where was I going with that? I lost it again. Oh, okay. So again, third time's a charm. So I felt kind of ridiculous because I hadn't really realized until we were just talking about it just now that a really significant trauma date is coming up, the beginning-ish of September. And excuse me, and I seem to be pretty notorious for this. So my body will start reacting, like my behaviors will get out of control, and I'll get really anxious, and I don't things just get spastic, and I feel like I don't know why, and I can't control it, and I don't know what's happening. And then I'll look at the calendar, and I'll be like, oh wait, because this event is coming up, or this is the anniversary date of X, Y, or Z event, and it's like some part of me knows, but like on a fully conscious level, I don't really get it yet. So, and it's the same kind of thing here. Like I said, there's a pretty significant date coming up, and that has been really difficult to deal with in past years. And it didn't feel like it was really going to be such a big deal this year after a lot of the other trauma things that I've been focusing on. Like, it just didn't really feel like it was going to be a center stage. But I don't know, I think I'm reacting to it in some way because my behaviors have been kind of out of control. But okay, 8 minutes. All right. So, as promised, my video coming back from my therapist's office. And all right, I'm gonna go. Hey guys, have a good day.